Okay, so looks like they got him on something. Thank God. I hope they have enough. So if one doesn't stick, that something will stick. This monster should have been behind jail during the first trial of what he did to that little girl. And again, black people were sitting here still defending him. Still defending him. But here, I think they got him this time. What, they're gonna indict his behind. And if you're at home, you can. I think they're gonna have a news conference in about 15 minutes or so. But here goes.
R. Kelly has just been indicted in Cook County, Illinois. Let's bring in CNN national correspondent Sarah Seidner in Chicago. Tell us what is happening here, Sarah. And just to reiterate, this just happened. So catch us up on what we know at this point.
It did. What we have learned from two sources who are familiar with the ongoings of the case is that there has been an indictment filed on Robert Sylvester Kelly, also known, of course, worldwide as the R&B singer R. Kelly. What we have learned over time is we first reported about the grand jury that had convened. We understand that that grand jury actually convened last week. It also convened this week, and that some of this has to do with the women that have come forward accusing him of some kind of sexual abuse. We also know that last week, attorney Michael Avenatti was able to hand over a tape to the state's attorney's office here in Chicago. And indeed, the Cook County State's Attorney's Office, as we understand it now from two sources, has indicted R. Kelly. We do not yet know, and we are efforting, trying to get a hold of the indictment to find out exactly what he has been indicted with. But this is a huge development. As you know, R. Kelly, back in 2008, went to trial. He went to trial on 14 counts of child pornography. He was acquitted in that trial. And in that trial, there was also physical evidence, including
they better not play his music.
A videotape that prosecutors at the time says was a girl that was 13 years or 14 years old, and R. Kelly involved in sexual acts that had been recorded by R. Kelly, but he was acquitted on those charges because the jury said they simply could not positively, beyond a reasonable doubt, end up being able to identify R. Kelly or the girl, even though they brought in a lot of witnesses to say otherwise. There were witnesses in that particular case that said opposite things, and so the jury just was not able to go forward with a conviction. R. Kelly has always maintained that he is innocent of all the charges and accusations that have been coming at him for the past 20 years. Now, here we are in 2019, 11 years after that case went to trial and he was acquitted. We are seeing now more charges against singer R. Kelly.
Let this one stick.
And what does...
Let these ones stick. I'm going to put the link in the description box so you can continue to finish watching. This thing is 10 minutes long, honey. I ain't taping the whole thing. So, but I think there's going to be a live press conference in like 15 minutes. So, hopefully, let's hope that finally, and if there are any R. Kelly fans on here, please go read up on his history and why many people know that that first trial was a damn sham. The man is a pedophile. He's disgusting. And regardless of how good his music is, I've heard a lot of black women try to separate this man's music from his nastiness. And you can't do that. You can't do that. Because if you listen to his music, when you buy his music, you are feeding his lifestyle and helping him prey on other little girls. But he isn't going to be indicted. Let's hope this one sticks and his butt goes to jail.